Bonnie. Today I've got my granddaughter Alexis, and she's going to share her testimony about my great-grandson Isaac, and then they're going to sing
I'll Take Jesus.
I'll Take Jesus.
Hey, my name is Alexis. I'm Mama Bonnie's granddaughter, and I wanted to share our testimony about Isaac when he was born. He's 7 years old now. He was born September 10th of 2015, and everything as far as ultrasounds and all that were good while I was pregnant with him. And then when I had him, the doctors and nurses seemed a little concerned about a spot that was on his back. It was a little dimple. And they did some tests and found out that he had a rare birth defect. It was called lipomyelomeningocele. And he had to have an MRI. I believe he was 3 days old at that point. And they told us that it was a fat mass that had entangled his spinal cord, and that as he grew, it would restrict his spinal cord from growing the right way. So they said he may never be able to walk normally or use the bathroom on his own. And that devastated us. It was a really hard thing for us to go through. And we would have to go to doctor's appointments in Charlotte, and they told us he would have to have multiple surgeries until he was fully grown. And about 6 months old, he had a surgery, and they told us that he would have to have many more. They couldn't get the whole mass out. They took about 80% of the mass out. And so we went home. We would go to church, have him anointed and prayed for. A lot of our family would pray for him. And we would have our faith build up. We would go back to the doctor for a checkup, and the mass, they said it would be growing. It would be getting worse instead of better. And there was one day I was down beside my bed praying, and I was crying because I had a bad past as a teenager. And I told the Lord that I was sorry for whatever I had done to cause this to happen to Isaac. And it was sometime later, I was at church in Kentucky at my uncle's church, and somebody came up to me and prophesied to me, and the Lord spoke to me and said it was nothing that I had done. He was going to use it for His glory. So that did encourage me. And then it was a little while later, I can't remember the time frame, I had a dream, and in my dream I saw Isaiah 57. And so the next morning I woke up and read it, and it said twice towards the bottom of that chapter, it said, I will heal him twice. So that was the Lord's promise to me that He was going to heal Isaac. And we went back 6 months after his first surgery when he was 6 months old. So he was a year old for his checkup. And they told us the mass was shrinking and it was going away on its own. The spinal fluid was shrinking and going away on its own. And the Lord did heal Isaac, and he's never had any surgeries except for the one. And he's done very well with walking. It was 13 months when he started to walk, and I remember I was worried about him not walking. And my mom, I was talking to her one day, and she started praying for him. And it was either that day or the next day he started to walk. And the Lord spoke to my husband in the waiting room when he had his surgery, and the Lord told him, said, just trust me. So the Lord has blessed us. He turned a hard thing into a good thing. Now we have a testimony to share about how the Lord healed Isaac, and he's going to share a song with you guys. You want to say anything? Okay. We're going to sing I'll Take Jesus, and our little niece Abby was going to join in with us. Struggling through my life with all the choices I had made, looking to the right and left and trying to find my way, coming to a crossroad where I caught a glimpse of Him, the Savior reaching out to me with hands that bore my sin, and no greater love was shown than on the cross of Calvary. I decided then and there, the choice was clear to me. I'll take Jesus, I'll take Jesus, I'll take Jesus every time. He means more to me than the world you see.
this today. I hope it blessed someone, it encouraged someone, and someone's faith has got increased in the Lord because God is love.
Bye.
Bye.